Episode 32. Daddy Trady. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. Now, before we, excuse me, while we wait on my calls to come in, man, your boy just at my apartment maintenance. My dreads retwisted. I just washed them. That's why they look all crazy. I got this hat on right now, and it's all crooked. Music, man. The topics of the day, man. We're gonna be talking about this Boosie versus Ti situation. Who's right in this situation? Also, let me add to my list, man. We're gonna be trying to sneak in Frederick Douglass, and then I do want to get my co-host's opinion on the video I did of that man who kicked out his mother. We're also going to be talking about Gunna leaving YSL. Little fishy, little. Remember dude's name? I didn't really care to write it down, but I got enough information on that. Man, yeah, going viral for taking some provocative, seductive sexual pictures. We're gonna be talking about this dunce cap of a person. I just saw a quick picture, and it's a picture of a female carpenter who works in a bikini deliberately with no PPE, with no protective, personal protective equipment or safety gear, claiming that she's doing this to piss off, excuse me, the old men that work with her. And we're gonna be talking about Erica Badu admitting that having 3 baby daddies ruined her chances for real love. All right, right on time. Let's get into it, man. Like it or not.
Hello?
What up, man?
What's going on?
Chilling, man, chilling. So, you got all the topics, and I put 2 more in there.
All right, what's the put on?
Frederick Douglass, and I did want to talk about the man who kicked his mother out the house for a single mom of 2 kids that are not his.
Sim City, baby. Simping.
Grand Theft Auto, Simp City. Grand Theft Auto 2 kids, Simp City. This nigga's tripping, man. So
How you kick your own mama, bro? Your own mama.
I mean, not trying to justify it. I think, like I said in the video, I made like a 20-minute video. Y'all check that out.
Damn.
All 3 parties were wrong in this situation. The man,
Was mama late on her part of the rent? The mama leave him out the wheel. What did mama do? Hold on.
she was doing the Craig and Friday. Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen eating up all the cereal. What's good, Thomas? Man,
What did mama do? Mama bought the new stepdaddy around. That's what he mad. Mama's
that
trying to go on
nigga
a date.
start having flashbacks. All the times that she threatened to kick his ass out, and was like, you know what? I can't take this shit. He was just standing, just looking at her one day, pouring his cereal. Where you keep the extra towels, son? Like, you know what? You need to leave. In the hotel, I'm about to rent you. That's where.
He said, Mama gotta go. He said, Mama gotta go.
He did the reverse baby voice shit. The son gotta have a life too. Remember that part where she said, "Mama gotta have a life too."
Exactly. Like, damn, mama. Yeah.
No, but my theory is, bro. Apart from the years and years that he was a teenager, smoking weed, messing up in school, her threatening to send him to go live with his dad and threatening to kick him out and saying, when you 18, you got to get out. That all just caught up with her. And hopefully this is not the case, but 9 times out of 10, man, he got that woman pregnant. The single mom with 2 kids, he probably got her pregnant, bro.
So, so she gonna have a third kid, third different baby daddy. Oh Lord.
To be clear, I joked about that about her having 2 baby daddies, but I know my people, and that's probably the case. That's probably the case. 2 baby daddies, 2 different genetics, 2 different species of people. Nah, I'm just playing. Shout out to the kids. I don't want to talk about the kids, but
No, but we're not talking about the kids. We talk about the mama's behavior causing the kids probably dysfunctional growth.
that's exact
As you,
perfect. the fact the fact that these both of these women can't hold down a healthy relationship with people that they laid down and made babies with speaks volume to their character. They can't do that, and now you got possibly 3 children with 3 different baby daddies in one house that they don't really belong in. Only one of those children belong in that house if she is pregnant. I'm just putting that as the hypotheticals because that's probably what it is.
but at the same time, why you don't have mom there so she can help babysit, help guide these kids in the right direction. How mama raised you is the help that you're gonna need when you're dealing with these kids, especially by somebody you don't, you know what I'm saying, that you don't have kids with. You know what I'm saying? You were out raising somebody else's kids. You're gonna need
That's smart. I would have been like,
you gonna
look, we
you're
could
gonna
get
need
a
extra
3 bedroom
guidance.
house.
Yeah, you're gonna like I said, you're gonna really need extra guidance. Even if you got the buy you know what I'm saying, one of those couches got the bed in it. You know what I'm saying? One of those pull out couches. Something for mom to actually still be there to help guide.
Yeah, he probably just didn't want to smash with his mom in the house, bro.
Shit.
And she
I ain't,
probably
I ain't gonna lie. You- do what you do. Sometimes you gotta smash with mom in the house. My mom, you already know I'm grown. She grown. You get the picture. You know why I'm here. Come on now. You know mom know what sex is. You here. Obviously we here. My mom's had sex. Just be real.
I mean, so we could go to the next topic. If you want to speak on it more,
Hold on. When we put the other topic along with this, because it kind of goes in with the multiple,
damn.
baby daddy situation, even though it's kind of similar but different, but it still relates.
Yeah, I think I'm frozen. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
All right. So, I mean, I'll just reiterate what I said in that last video. As far as who was wrong in the situation, I don't believe that anyone was the wrongest. I mean, the man being the man because he controls everything, and that's his house. Um, I think the mom was wrong trying to rely on the son for too long, and even raising him like that to think that the situation is okay. The son is wrong because he shouldn't have kicked out his own mother for a woman that he just met. Even if he grew up with her, bro, that's still wrong, especially with her having 2 children that aren't his. And then the woman was wrong for knowing that he stayed with his mom stayed with him, and she still was okay with him kicking his mother out to make room for her and her family that she failed to raise. So it's they're all wrong. The man is the most wrong because you brought your mother in this situation knowing that she couldn't fend for herself, knowing that any little thing or this situation that you had with this young woman could have put you in a position where you had to kick your own mother out. So yeah, man. Yep. Did you have any more you wanted to speak on that situation?
Like I said, I would never put personally kick my mom out, regardless of what the situation, because you already know the relationship me and my mom. I cannot see myself doing that whatsoever. I'm sorry, but Sim City at its finest, baby.
Grand Theft Auto, 2 Kids, Sim City, man.
I
That's
can't,
sad.
I can't even put myself nowhere near that. So shout out to dude
Well,
trying to be stepdaddy and shit, but motherfucker can't be me. and, if,
nah,
and,
bro.
if, and if that was one of my friends or somebody I know, I would have went outside his jaw on that. For real.
I said something similar in that video I made. I said, bro, whoever that would have been in that situation, I wouldn't have been cool with them after that. Like, what? Nah, bro. That's a reflection of something that I would do, and that's not something I agree with. So I can't even be cool with you at that point.
I had to
But
go outside his jaw on that
moving along, man, we got something a little bit familiar to the people. We got legendary rapper Boosie claims that if Ti told on his dead cousin he's a rat, and they are no longer dropping their collab album. He spoke on this on Vlad TV, but go ahead and give your opinion on that situation, man.
honestly, shout out to Boosie, because Boosie, as you notice, been in trouble with the law, and he been snitched on.
Hmm.
So, so you being on paperwork, telling on people like you know Gunna, Young Thug, and all that, they don't get no honors and props by Boosie. That's Boosie real street nigga. What you expect?
No, I'm glad that Boosie is one of those people that spares no one, and he could have. I don't. Boosie's not one of those people that's constantly on the internet, obviously. But when he does catch up to the news and when something happens, he always speaks his mind on it. He always gives it his all and shows you his heart on the situation. Like
Yeah,
I'm glad that you did say that. Like Boosie's a convict. Boosie was on death row because somebody told on him. So why would he be a hypocrite, even for some money, and turn around and do a collab album with Ti, even if he is doing certain numbers and he's known by the masses a little bit more. That doesn't matter, bro. Like
like,
Boosie's not a mainstream person to me. He's like the most famous underground person.
and people don't realize he's not like most cats with these 360 deals and shit. So he got his own little thing going on, his own little record label and everything going on. So he's
Hmm.
gonna get a bigger bag regardless. When matter of fact, when I don't know if y'all familiar with years ago when he only had 500. When his first week he only sold like what 500 copies or some shit. I remember him saying going off on Instagram. I'm like, I bought it, bro. I'm like, I'm like, and he get on IG talking about if you didn't buy the fucking album, get off the live and everything. I typed in the comment. I already bought the album. We good.
You talking about Bupac, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The one with the black cover? Yeah.
So,
So
so
Healing Shadow said Boosie makes songs dropping names, of course, and Boosie is very charming, I see. Yeah, man, Boosie's the dude, man.
yeah, but sure, like like I said, um, he got probably 85, 90% of those sales in his pocket. He walk around with that big bankroll for a reason. He got it all the time, for real.
That is one thing. Ti, the difference between Ti, and it wouldn't matter if the roles were reversed. And Ti still snitched in the situation. If Boosie did have a big team, you made a great point. Ti has a team. He has PRs to clean stuff up. What's up, Carlos? Ti has teams of people that could easily advise him and clean things up. And he has many different professional, business minded people working for him. Boosie has probably just his family, his friends, his day ones, and probably a handful of people in the business world that can actually protect him for certain things. He has his own brand. So T.I. can pretty much say whatever he wants, probably everything with the exception of talking about the LGBT community. You know what I mean? So he has a little bit more leeway and power than Boosie, whereas Boosie can say something against the LGBT community. Boosie can't get canceled for real like that. So he's not gonna put himself in danger and mess up his street credibility because that's literally all he has. Ti does that's not all Ti has. Ti doesn't really have that. If you're from Atlanta, which I am, you know that Atlanta doesn't really rock with Ti like people think. I'm not saying we don't mess with him at all,
but
but people in Atlanta
get,
mess with
get,
Gucci
get,
Mane more than
hold
Ti.
on. Get back to what you're saying. Rest in peace, Shorty Low. But when
Hmm.
remember when they was getting any little beef on, it was more people siding with Shorty Low in Atlanta. In Atlanta, just in Atlanta, just like Atlanta, Georgia, and every in that little area, that state, people was siding with Shorty Low.
There's a couple reasons for that because Shawty Low he showed more street love back to the actual people because he was a bigger figure in the street. That's number
Right.
one.
That's
They're both from Bankhead, and he was more current as far as him being like a still having one foot in, one foot out. And as far as Ti creating trap music, he was a pioneer, but that was a new genre. So Shawty Low was still in a position where he could still be considered a pioneer or a godfather as well. But he was just more authentic than Ti. Ti did I don't know what he did, but I didn't hear about him doing anything on the Shawty Low's level as far as the street stuff.
yeah. But even though Ti got them sales, and everything, but I'm talking about from that area, Shorty Low was that man.
Yeah, and then Ti already told like at that point anyway when
But how
you know
you?
how he made that song with Dead and Gone
Yeah,
with Justin
yeah,
Timberlake.
that's the cousin he was talking about.
He was talking about how he took the stand on the dude who shot his cousin in Ohio. And I don't know why people did call him a snitch, but this is before Facebook, bro. Like was really big like that.
Everybody on
It's
there
not my building,
commenting,
bro. It's a
hit that
school
like
across the
button.
street. It's a church across the street.
But
It's not
seriously,
my building.
everybody that's commenting, hit that like button.
Appreciate that. But yeah, I mean Ti made a little response which I found very comical because he really was evading the whole situation. He pretty much was like, "You didn't. How come you didn't come talk to me about it? I got the paperwork. You ran to the internet." But the whole thing is, bro, we really don't have to talk about anything, and because I need the public to know at the same time that you know, because you might say something to make it seem like we worked it out when we really didn't. It's like, bro, why would I want to talk to if I consider you a rat? Why would I want to talk to you privately about this? Like you can spin it if you have no integrity enough to just keep that simple, the first rule of the streets, like silence and secrecy, then you'll pretty much do anything, bro. So no, I didn't want to talk to you first. I wanted to talk to the internet first because this is my business and this is my brand. So I could talk to anybody about the shit. It's not like I'm gossiping about you. I'm talking about something that's directly affecting me firsthand. So Ti just tried to spin it and made it seem like Boosie was grimy. I think he did the right thing.
Yeah, but you should never snitch on the dead though. For real. I'll let you go.
Yeah,
Can you go?
you could have just not did that, then it would have been nothing to talk about. So, and the album would have came out. But yeah, man. Speaking of telling, man, a lot of people were, trying to be jailhouse lawyers when it came to the Gunna situation, saying that he didn't tell. Clearly, he told.
Obviously,
Giving a lot of people don't know what snitching is or ratting is. It's simply when you're a criminal and you give incriminating information to any officer of the law outside of your own lawyer. That's what snitching is. That's what Gunna did. And he was saying, no, I didn't snitch. His lawyer was saying Gunna technically didn't snitch because he hasn't taken the stand, which that's not necessarily true.
he took the
But
stand. It who is YSL a gang? Is a record label and a gang? Yes, it is. Who
you
is in
personally
charge
saw,
of YSL? Young Thug.
he said he's personally seen Young Thug and members of YSL commit crimes in furtherance of their gang. That's snitching. Just because he didn't take the stand and speak on them individually, that doesn't mean anything. It's telling, bro. That's public information. That video went viral. So even if he didn't tell the judge, judges are gonna see this shit. So um, he's saying he didn't snitch, his lawyer didn't snitch. But if that's the truth, then why didn't he feel comfortable enough to stay on YSL? If he did nothing wrong,
Ooh,
that
hold on. All right. I'm like this. Not only did you snitch though, but you went to a different label to take more money out this man's pocket while he's incarcerated. Damn,
that's yeah,
that's foul. You're supposed to. You're supposed to. If you gonna keep your man locked up, keep the bread coming in his pocket. Then, if you're gonna
bro.
get
Hold
the
on, I'm gonna
bread,
try to see if I could come out of this and then open it back up. I think you might have to invite me so my screen will unfreeze because this shit's kind of annoying.
how can I do that?
Just stay on there and just keep talking, bro, and I'll come back.
Uh,
All right.
okay. Brief intermission while the homeboy comes back. Little cuz come back, but don't be a part of any criminal activity if you can't handle the pressure. If you're not willing to do the time, don't do the crime. Don't keep your nose straight. Keep your nose clean. Don't do shit incriminating. Don't do no criminal activity if you afraid to be behind those bars. Because once you get behind those bars, you gotta be a man. Matter of fact, you can't even be a man. You gotta be a beast. Gotta be an animal out there. It's tough in that motherfucker for real. And
All
if
right.
you ain't tough,
There we
running
go.
about that life, then don't do it. Don't do anything. Walk away. Don't be
Seriously.
don't be any type of criminal activity if you ain't about that beast life. Because it's an animal kingdom in there. It's a zoo for real. It's definitely a zoo.
Well, a lot of people don't seem to understand that. Let's say, because a lot of people do this. A lot of rappers turning out to be snitches, which is weird because it was never like that ever before.
No, no, they become snitches because they say all this crime shit, all this hood shit, and then when it's time to be actual hood and actually tough and actually live that lifestyle that they say in these songs, dude, them butt cheeks get tight when they get in them when they get in hold. Like you ain't you like this is not
They
this is not
say,
the
"No,
holding
I'm not
cell
a
with like
rapper.
five
I
six
mean, I'm a
people.
rapper."
You the holding cell 5 6 people. You already scared. You already rock a snitch. You can't wait this. You didn't even get to the real. You didn't even get to the general population part yet. You didn't even get to the big part yet. Right? And you afraid because dude over there, he, you know, Because some of these new rappers, they little. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't no, so they get in there. A dude like 6'1", 250, he got a little bit of muscle. We ain't even penitentiary swole yet. You know, you got to do that 6'1", had a little free time before he go in there, so he getting a little workout in before he go in there. So when people try to test him, he got a little strength. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even penitentiary swole yet. He just got a little some. And you in there, you intimidated by the dude that got a little swole. Like like hold on, he's a mouse in there. You ain't gonna when he go in there, he's gonna be a mouse. So you ain't a little bit, you ain't nothing but a little ant compared to dude. You ain't you like a little ant.
And plus, bro, think about this too. Most of these niggas rap about drugs, but they authentically do those drugs. They for real do those drugs and more. So they tell you they only sip lean and smoke weed. These niggas do meth, smoke crack, do cocaine. They can't sleep or eat without doing these substances. They take that away. That's their number one weapon against these rappers because they have them in that cell for 3 days, throwing up, shitting on
Hit
themselves,
that like button. Everybody coming in, hit that like.
and they can't cope without being away from their drugs. So a lot of these niggas are in there snitching for drugs, bro.
Shoot.
That's a lot of, if it's not all.
Yeah, we got 4 people in the building. We got only 3 likes. Come on, let's match that 4. Let's get 4 and 4.
But they get away from working out. They get away from the environment that inspired them to even be able to talk like that. And they need to get back out to that lifestyle, bro. And that's the sad part. That's the sad part. And it's not even. I'm not saying. I'm saying that's the case when it comes to the snitch activities. Thug had more money than Gunna and has been doing drugs longer than Gunna. They're about the same age, but still, I've heard I've heard more about Thug's name than Gunna's name. So he has more activity and has been battle tested a lot more. But at the end of the day, it's really no excuse because get in that situation and end up telling, bro, it's a triple death. Not only did you tell on somebody else and they got locked up, and now people want to hurt you, everything that you did in the streets doesn't matter now. And you put your family in danger. So all that stuff you did in the streets, you might as well not even did it. You might as well just went to college because nobody cares now because you're a snitch. So you killed yourself in that way. You killed, not even that word. You messed over your homeboy or your family member,
You the
and
reason you
then
the reason you got in the situation. All you had to do, you don't know. That's all you have to say. I don't know.
no
I'm just.
contest. Yeah,
That's all you said. I'm just a rapper. I don't know what's going on.
he was in a whole
His
different
person.
state when this happened. That's what I would have been like, man. I live in California. I don't know what these dudes did, but I don't know. No
Like
idea.
all I know, I do music for him. That's all I know. I'm one of his artists. That's all I know. I don't know what this man person got going on. I don't know anything about if what y'all talking about. I haven't seen no activity. All I know, our music. That's all I know. We do videos. They sh- we shoot videos together. I go home. I don't know what this man got going on. I'm not saying he's innocent or guilty. I'm just saying I don't know personally. That's all you have to say. That's all you have to say.
The thing about it is, bro, they caught him. How they tied him in was really, I mean, besides the tattoo, besides him saying slat and all of that, but they got the
Everybody
only
say slat.
evidence they had.
That's
The
that's
only
that's
evidence they had was because he got pulled over with like heroin and like meth and something else. I think like bro said that laughing gas, that nitrous and a gun, but the car was behind him. The police pulled over. I don't know how they pulled over both cars at one time, but they pulled over both of their cars. And the car that Gunner was in, he didn't have shit, but his entourage had everything. So they charged Gunner with, it's called in Illinois constructive possession, which means you told somebody else to carry it for you, which that shouldn't even be a law. They need to change that. Healing Shadow said Lil Wayne is a legend. He can tell you he has not done much, but Much respect from acting. They act professional. They are professional entertainers for people who live that life. Yeah, I support that. I support that. People respect Lil Wayne's streetness and hood activities because he had. I mean, it's marketing, bro. It is what it is, marketing. But at
But
the end of the day, he still didn't tell on him. He only had a year. He had the money to do it, but
shoot, but shout out to Lil Wayne though. When he got that year, he took it on the chin though.
he didn't have. He. I'm sure he had somebody who could have took that charge for a couple thousand. I mean, a couple 100,000. But he just did it. He did it himself.
He said, "Fuck it," and he proved. Shout out to Lil Wayne because he proved how hard he was. He said, "Motherfucker, these muscles ain't just for show. I could put them in work if I need to." You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't come back. I don't come back harder and stronger after I do this. I'm still. I don't still get in an iPod. I don't still get in some cell phones, and I'm still gonna be cool.
But think about this: New York is one of the states that you do absolutely do. I think they have the worst gun laws in America. That's a state that
Oh
you don't
yeah,
want to get caught with a gun. And being a
in
celebrity,
Illinois, New
so it's
York,
hard for
Illinois.
you to get. It's hard for you to get from out the country when you get caught with a gun and you got this felon on you for the rest of your life. Why would you want that as a millionaire? You can't even have a gun to protect your own kids, and your touring dates are limited because of this. So that would have been the prime reason. Those three things, the prime reason to pay somebody. Look, just say you had the gun, and I'll make sure I'll give you $250,000, bro. I cannot go to prison, bro. I will give you $250,000, and I'll pay your family's rent till you get out. I promise. I'll sign it. I'll sign it right here, right now, and I'll hand you the check in your hand, bro. He could have easily done that.
But
I
he
would have
took.
did that for real.
But it just so it just shows how Lil Wayne is like not afraid to do whatever because he's like, man, why go through all this and I can just take him to 10 for 8 or 9 months.
Yeah. So A1 Multiverse said that's why New York such a cesspool. Can you break that down and unpack that? What does that mean exactly? All right. Speaking of jail, man. Oh no, no, no. This one, going a little bit more light. A little bit more lighthearted, man. I forgot this dude's name. I did the research on on this situation. Trophy husband has three wives and stays at home while they work. Now this is a
Shout out
black
to the
man.
black man. Shout out to the black man. That's 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 reverse slavery right there. Black race slavery, race slaves. Everybody. Shout out to the man with the white slaves.
So the man, so the man is a black dude, and obviously he has three snow bunnies. And he's stupid.
You talking?
Talking about I taught him.
That's what's up. Thank you. Thank
Well,
you.
I appreciate your service.
Yes.
And all of his wives are of Caucasian descent. Now, obviously, he can only have married one of those women because
But
polygamy
they
is not legal. I don't know. See, I should have did the research. I heard that polygamy was legal in Utah, and they were trying to make it legal in Massachusetts because of the big
it's
Muslim
legal in
population they
Colorado
have.
too. It's legal in Colorado too. Not
See,
just
I didn't know that. So
yeah.
if he's legally married to all three of these women, that's called power, bro. Because because he's gonna be rich for the rest of his life. For real,
He's
bro.
still taken care of. He's at home playing the PS5 while they working.
Playing the PS5, campaigning for a fourth wife. Now,
Shout out. He need that fourth wife. Hope he find one. Hope he find it, man. Shout out. Shout out. He need one. Where's Megan the police officer at? Where's Megan the police officer? She could be the fourth one.
now I was the first thing that really caught my attention
You
was
just can't let it go to work though. You just can't
people
let it go.
people in the comment sections comparing him to a pimp and things like that. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not necessarily what a pimp does. But I could see the connection that you guys would make No, you have to look at it like this. I've seen a lot of documentaries on polygamy, right? Just studying different relationship styles. It doesn't appear that they have any kids. They all seem healthy. He seems like a well-spoken dude. I watched a piece of an interview, but I think the timing wasn't right, and I just read enough in the article, and I didn't want to really, cause they. I'm not gonna lie, man. They all don't look that good, man. They don't look that good, but at the end of the day, they have money that he seems to have access to. I mean, if they're married legally, they do have access. He does have access to that money. Is that life for me? Nah, not necessarily. If it was some actual pimping and home going on, I'm not a pimp. But if that were the case, I would prefer that. Even though that is an illegal lifestyle, I'm not saying that, and I'm not trying to encourage anybody to do anything illegal. But to just have three women, especially when they get mad, I'm sure they'll bring that up. And you could always reverse and say, "You're the one that's working for me. What are you talking about?" Whatever the case may be, I wouldn't encourage the legal or the illegal side of that situation. I mean, this is for me a pride type of thing. You know what I mean? I don't even know. You don't play like that. I got a girl. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, definitely don't
you
play
do want to have something like you want to
because it's
have something going on just for your ego, just for you being a man. Not saying that he's not a man, but I just couldn't wake up every day in that type of situation.
shit.
Like
I
at
ain't
least
gonna
have your
lie, I
own
could.
business.
I could. I wake up like that. Shit, let me go ahead. I can hit the gym for 3 4 hours. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I hit the I can
not
hit the
even in
gym for
that.
4 hours. Sure, I could fuck two of the wives. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I can just cruise around the city on some real shit. Just cruise around for a few hours. Make my mind clear. Come home, play the game, and still wait for the third one to be off work. Shit.
Yeah, so that next topic, man, these next three topics is pretty red pill. This is not a red pill channel. It's just a broadcast, but we got to take it there, man. A vi- uh, a photo shoot of sorts has gone viral, featuring six female inmates. They look like they're in prison. In county jail, a lot of people don't have access or need to have access to cellular phones unless they're going to be in there for some years, which that doesn't appear to be the case. Six female inmates went viral for sharing seductive, provocative pictures while they
Hold
were
on, what's they
in.
JPEG? Hold on, what's they JPEG? What's they JPEG? Hold on. We're gonna do some pen paling and all types of crazy shit.
I don't know what it is with these people, man, because of course they look good. The whole thing about the situation is these are criminals. You can't get my, I don't know. Look, females typically only go to jail for a couple things, which is theft, violence, and drugs. So either she was stealing some shit, she was smoking some shit, or she was beating some shit. I don't think none of that is attractive. So you can have the fattest ass in the world, you are still ugly to me.
Oh no, you know me. I love them Project Hood rat shapes like that though. If you can up that iron on somebody, like for real. I watched this go down. I saw this lady. She had got out my car. She got out my car, ran into somebody else's car with that up that hammer on them, grab whatever little money they had, got back in my car. We drove the fuck out. My dick was so hard. Oh no. I was like, damn. I'm like, man, she counting. She like I hate broke people. I'm like, how much is that? Close to 1,000. I'm like, damn. You call you say you hate broke people, but you got close to 1,000, and while we had a red light, damn you bold. I'm like, they could have got my license plate. She's like, that's why I told you to
Damn.
drive off after they leave, so they couldn't see no license plate.
Bro, I've seen situations like this, and I've been in situations like this. Not as far as the prison modeling and things like that. As far as involving myself with gangster females, yes, it could be a rush at times, especially when I was in the life, in that lifestyle, and I was just like, I needed that partner and that balance and that motivation. Like, damn, you just did what? Well, let me do this. Then it turns into an unhealthy competition, and then they try to do what you do, and then it's like, you are a criminal. I can't trust you all the way. Like, yeah, you did this and you did this. You didn't tell, but can't do it, man. And I do want to give people a little bit of game that I did get from Sim, but I was observing in this situation myself, just seeing other people go through it. If you're gonna deal with a gangster chick, make sure she doesn't have kids, bro, because she's gonna snitch on you for her child, 110%. And if she doesn't, I mean, I respect that more, but I would be like, I would already volunteer myself. Like, go ahead, take care of the kids and just let me do this thing and you know take care of the babies or whatever. But as far as a female criminal, bro, just the different level of grimy and just a bigger potential to just get you in bigger trouble.
Oh no.
In certain situations it's easier to get away with certain things because they, especially if she doesn't have a certain look to herself and no visible tattoos, you can get away with certain things when it comes to the law or bringing certain company around them and she'll peep something out like, hey, you know, he had this on and this on and I saw this and he tried to get my number, we should hit him. I'm like, are you sure? Yes. But a lot of female criminals don't have that work ethic, so they end up wanting to do things fast, a little sloppy, or they just don't feel like it. I'm like, I brought you, like, I'll give you one example, bro. I'm not gonna say names, but I had somebody that was a partner at the time, and we were supposed to make this move. Drove her all the way to the crib, which is like 45 minutes away to a whole different location so we could get something going, bro. We get there. I was like, all right, look, let's get 3 hours of sleep. This is when this is supposed to happen. We'll do it at that time. Bro, tell me why I woke this motherfucker up 3 or 4 hours later. What did she say? I don't know. I don't feel like it. I'm sleepy. You sleepy? We supposed to make a couple bands tonight. How are you sleepy? Next time you need some money, you think about the situation. I convinced her to go do it, but we could have got a lot more if I didn't have to do all that convincing. So that put a bad taste in my mouth as far as criminal activities. Spending
Nah,
money on weird shit and the mood, like, nah. I'm not
nah,
saying that females don't make good criminals, but they don't
nah,
do
I
it
was
as much as men for a reason.
by the chick I was with. She was real go getter. She ain't care. She was ruthless. It was ruthless, boy. Man, and she was from the icky. And she was man most most ghetto's hood rightest ratchet ass chick I ever met. I'm still in
I
love
bet.
with you. If you watching this, I'm still in love with you, baby. You call me. You call me, text me. I'll put this on Facebook and Instagram. I need you in my life again. On everything.
So moving on, man, we got this female carpenter went viral
You watch her TikTok?
because
You watch her TikToks? Her TikToks
no,
got lit with that with the little buzz saw going. Oh, she can work that buzz saw. She can work
her
that
ass
buzz.
is, yeah, I don't wish anything bad on her, but wait, she's viral like that? She's
Get
stupid.
dude, dude, it's lit. The TikTok is lit.
I
The
don't
way
want to
she
see that shit, man.
the
I
way
don't
she
want to
could build that
encourage this
birdhouse,
retarded, but
the way she could build them birdhouses too, like it's so much shit she builds with what she got going on TikTok is crazy. And the thing is, she like if everybody follow her, she literally just recently started doing a bikini thing because somebody made a obscene thing about her carpentry work when she had the correct jeans, t-shirt, and the proper PPE. Somebody said something about women should only be wearing bikinis, da da da. Then she started doing it, and then she got viral ever since. She started doing it, and it got like she can work that wood, like for real. I ain't trying to be sexual or nothing, but she can work that wood.
I mean, I'm
She
I'm
builds
sure she
staircases,
can.
doors, anything. She is that. She's that chick. She is that chick. I want her
I'm
to.
glad that she has success and that she's showing women that they could do whatever put their mind to or what have you. But at the expense of your own personal health and your protection, like women, ladies, this is not the way to go, bro. Like you don't need to be
No,
doing all of this.
she wear a little bit of protection. She wear like the safety goggles at least. But
I mean, yeah, that's cool, but shit, man. I understand how dangerous certain things can be, and it's really not worth it, man. It's really not.
she been doing. But the thing is, she been doing it so long. She know how the dust is gonna fly. How this gonna happen. Where she need to place her hands. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
like she's that. Like I said, she's that chick. She been doing it for a long. If somebody haven't made that comment, she would still be wearing jeans, t-shirt, and and the gloves. But since somebody said that, she said, "Fuck it, I can do it in a bikini." Ever since then, I've been watching that channel. Like, hold on, you can let me see how you do that floor again. Let me see how you put that drywall up.
Hell yeah. But we got another Kevin Samuels moment, man. Rest in peace to the Godfather, bro. Erica Badu goes viral for saying, what did she say? She admitted that having three different baby daddies ruined her chances for love.
Not necessarily, but I get what she's saying.
Well, she said ruin her chances to find real love. Um, I will say this. It was already slim pickings for you because women want to date up typically. It's called hypergamy. Like I said, it's not a red pill purposes. I do want to use those same terms. Hypergamy is more so, it means that women look to date men that are better than them, smarter than them, taller than them, stronger than them, faster than them, smarter than them, make more money than them. Everything but literally being more beautiful than them. Women want everything for a man better on their man. But at the end of the day,
But shout
for
out,
Erica
hold on.
Badu,
But shout out to Erica Badu because she went out with DLC and a couple people that was a little bit lower in her status, trying to find love. You know what I'm saying? So
I think pretty much. I don't know who Jay Electronica is, but I don't know if he's a rapper, producer, DJ.
I don't know. I
I
don't know
think
either.
Common was the only nigga.
Andre
I think
3000 too. Andre 3000 was upper though.
yeah, Andre 3000 could match her money and fame, I believe. But Common, I think, would be the only one, and he was still putting out albums and movies. He got in his acting bag and things. Who can compete with Jay Z? Lauren London already, she put herself in a box as well. RP Nip. Nip is not as big as Jay Z, so she doesn't have as big of a challenge as as Erica Badu or Beyonce. But at the end of the day, she already put herself in that box by being Erica Badu. Again, ladies, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be rich and famous and make a big name for yourself, but it's just gonna make it more hard for you to find somebody that genuinely loves you and that you respect more than you respect your own success and wealth. So famous ass baby daddies, bro. You have to get somebody on Andre 3000's level or better now.
That's hard to do.
And those niggas have options. And they have options, bro. I think two
She
of
don't
her
get with
children
big
are
boy.
grown.
She don't get with big boy.
Daddy Fat Stacks. That's about it.
We should, like, for real.
Stupid.
Like damn, she don't get with LL, like, like, for real,
That's about it, man.
like
She
it's
could get with one of those, cause like for real, bro. This nigga was on the top 100 list of rappers of all time. Like, you got to get one of those niggas off the list.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
You like rappers, we can see that. So,
just don't get with Ja Rule. You good?
job. I could see her with 50 Cent. I could see her with a 50.
50, nice, good looking man, single.
Got his own brand. 50 Cent and Erica Badu. That's crazy.
That'd be nice.
That's
That'd be a nice couple, power couple. Like, matter of fact, that'd be the new show, the power couple. Mm. Mm. I know. Hey, can you look up G Harbo got arrested for a shooting? Can you look that up? Sorry, I'm trying to develop a little team over here, a little social media team. Shout out to Blue Fire with the info. Hold on.
what's what these people, man.
Thank you very much. Hold on. Okay, this is kind of this is it's from October 22. Yeah, it is. Who's won the game? Who won the Bucks game? The Bucks won. Just to let y'all know, Bucks just beat the Suns. Both teams are short-handed, but Bucks prevailed. Close game. Shit, that's what's up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Shoot. Hold on. Hey, let me see that real quick. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. You can I know you can hear me now. My shit's good right now. Um, well, something about the other thing we were talking about earlier.
Am I on what?
Oh no, yours keep going in and out, bro. My shit's good. I see myself talking everything. Yeah. What's going on with you now? I don't. I just want to say. I just want to say a quote real quick. You said what? I just want to say one quote from Frazier Dulles. Find out just what any people will quietly submit to, and you have the exact measure of the injustice and wrong which will be imposed on them. Yep. And this, yeah, that's the whole quote right there. And another quote: if there is no struggle, there is no progress. So if you're not struggling, you're not gonna succeed. By the way, I'm drinking this post workout protein shake.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. Um,
So I don't want people to get. I don't want people to get the message wrong as far as struggling. If you're of a lifestyle, that's more so. If struggling is really all you know, then there's really no way for you to make progress. Right? And you might realize that you have something different for yourself.
mhm.
So,
And not only that, this is what I noticed for myself. I don't know if it works for everybody. This is what's working for me right now. Since I've been getting my physical health straight, my mental health been going up too. My mental health been being better. That I'm working out. You know what I'm saying? It helps. And and since my mental health been right, my money, my financial been right. So it's just so. And man, dude, I cannot wait till you start your new job, bro. That's gonna be nice. Proud of you. Proud of you. Sure. Sure. Yeah, that's about it because I want to watch this Lakers have game. I want to see I want to see Kyrie and LeBron go at it. Luca and AD go at it. I want to see them. I want to see both duos go at each other. But hey, the Mavs only missing one piece. They only missing one piece, and they will have a ring. I saw the little piece for the Suns. KD ain't making no difference. At least get to. I'm just saying, at least when they get to the finals, it ain't making no difference. If they make it to the finals, either the Celtics or the Bucks gonna whoop that ass. Either the Celtics or Bucks gonna whoop that ass. Because it's different in the East. They play better defense in the East for some reason. It's always been like that. Shout out to my man that said Celtics out of the way. I definitely can see that. But I like the Bucks a little better. Something about that Greek freak and the way that team looks now. Oh yeah. But the thing is, with the Celtics, they have that edge at a two-headed monster with Jason Tatum and yeah, like you're right. They are more they it's scary because like I said, they got Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum. It's kind of hard to stop that. The Bucks really just got the Greek freak. Middleton is there, but he's getting older now. So he don't got that same he don't got that same prowess like he used to. Who's I'm not really familiar. I wouldn't say who they got the point guards because they got Marcus Smart and a couple other people. I just don't like I said he don't like I said he don't have that prowess like he used to. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be tough though. They gonna really need the Greek freak to be the man that he was in our finals. I honestly I believe the Bucks would have beat them last year if Middleton was healthy. But this year I don't know. This year's kind of scary. This year's kind of scary for us. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we can get a team like the Heat or somebody to knock the Celtics out before they play in the conference finals. So I don't have to worry about them in the conference finals. I don't have to worry about the Celtics conference finals. My bad.
Nah, it's cool, man. They know I don't know shit about sports. But I do want to say congratulations on your health, man. I hope you enjoy that game. And yeah, bro, that's it. All right, man. It's like it or not, episode 32, man. We talked about Boosie versus T.I., man. We talked about Ghana, the trophy husband with the three wives, the six
Shout out to
female
Bill.
inmates going viral for their seductive pictures, the female carpenter wearing no PPE to piss old men off,
Yeah,
doing woodwork in bikinis, Erica Badu admitting that her having three baby daddies ruined her chances for real love. Shout out to Frederick Douglass. And we talked about that dude that kicked his own mother out for a female with two kids.
somebody
That's not
punch that man
his.
in his mouth. Somebody just go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that to him real quick.
I'm sure somebody did, hopefully, man. But it is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses and Cadillac Daddy Trey D, man. Like it or not, episode 32. I'm the band, you the band, we the band together, man. Lives in the breath. Breathe it in.
Hell yeah.